he does with this stuff. We all know about the last great supposedly Roman Empire that came crumbling down after what massive world domination all at once. It was down. We've seen that with the Grecian Empire, Persian Empire. History tells us that they all came down.
記者組他哋係打卡節目，嘅節目呢節目後，我哋從下嚟分享我哋客家傳播。
نحن الذين نختلف في أنفسنا خلافات الجسد وانعكاساته على الروح. هنا أيضا الجواب دائما هو نفسه. ستنالون القوة من روح القدس الذي يعرف بروح الكنيسة، وهو أيضا روح لتريتها ونور الطقوس وقوتها. وبالتالي فهي عطية أن يكون الإصلاح الإسرائيلي الذي حققه المجمع الفاتيكاني الثاني.
让人听懂了，光光的就写了首诗，就有点讽刺他这个朋友们，大概后来河东狮子吼，后炕落水身茫然，不是吗？但为什么狮子跟兔子关系？当时说养狮子嘛，狮子爱吃活体羊，然后还要配牛奶和配，有这么一个说法，就还要喝水啊。所以说把这个狮子和兔子搞在一块，就厉害的老婆爱吃兔。
这是非洲的狮子吧？这是咱们山西的狮子吧？对吧？
在当时那个古代是有那个养宠物养狮子的贵族里边啊。頭をつけています。長い相撲になって一山本のお腹が揺れています。1分経過。肩透かしを引いたところ、一山本が肩透かしを引いてそこを宝富士が攻めます。問題は元木は攻め込んでいった宝富士に上がって物言いがつきました。土俵際微妙なところ青ぶさした。軍配は西の宝富士に上がっています。
With defence, keep your line. Even though we've lost our experienced players, we can still talk more in defence and move up quickly. He's hoping the kicking game you can find a bit more grass. They're finding a player too often, get that chasing game, and he wants more angled play close to the line, but quite happy. On the other sheds, Todd Payton, he said be patient. He feels there's plenty of work around the ruck. Quicker play the balls, get forward, and just be patient around that trial line. But both coaches are quite happy.
I'll tell you what, Laurie, this guy seems to have spent a couple of weeks in the DeLorean. He's gone back in time. Jimmy Tamo with a good run there. He hasn't played a lot of minutes back in Townsville so far, but called in today, and he's playing a bigger role. First carry from Seki, second there from the Cowboys up to the 30-metre line, and now out of dummy half. They're only 10 metres out off the scoot there from Dearden. He's going to play it just 10 to the left of the uprights. They marked around in the ruck. 6 more. Tamo going forward. Big JT to the JT end. And he's taken just short of the goal line. Pat left of the uprights. Pops it up here for to Noah Brown. Tackled a metre short.
Yes, but Donald Trump's America First platform, which clearly resonates in policy circles, I mean, hardly anyone, including the Republican base, hardly anyone these days thinks the Iraq invasion 20 years ago this week, they hardly think that was justified.
The Iraq War has had a long shadow, and I wrote about it in a piece for the 20th anniversary of the war, start of the war in the Atlantic. I talked about some of the long-term political costs, the discrediting of a lot of foreign policy leadership. And yes, it blighted the careers of both Jeb Bush, or the presidential hopes of both Jeb Bush and Hillary Clinton.
Going? Yeah, hi. How's the mood there? Has the party started?
You know that phrase, quietly confident? Well, it's definitely quiet. No one's here yet, but they're starting to trickle through.
I feel like I'm at home and I'm waiting for the party to start and I'm all dressed up and no one's come. Is that how it feels?
I'm definitely overdressed in a suit when you walk around. Like, there's so much room, but there is expected 600 to 700 people are expected to come.
Wow.
but we expect them to start trickling through after 7.
You've spent a couple of weeks on the Labor bus with Chris Minns. What's your sense of it? There is more confidence on that side of politics than the other, isn't there?
Beyond Park with Chris. Thanks, Russ. Opening favourite here was 9, LL Cool J. He opened $3. You can now get $3.50. He's been easy in betting. Cardles from Heaven, the market mover, $4.20, now trading at $3.10. So a good deal of support there for Cardles from Heaven. Targaryen, he's been very easy. 6 out from $3.50. Make Mine Memphis, $7.50 in from 9. And looking for others, Mr. Freeze, $6.50 in from 13. Everything else has been a little easy. So it's an interesting race coming up here, and we may have news on a runner in Tennyson Bromack. We'll stand by for that. He has left the track. So the current favourite is 1, Cardles from Heaven. I've gone 3-9-2-1, the late mail 1, Cardles from Heaven. Race number 2 coming up in 90 seconds' time. Thank you, Chris. Let's head to the Gardens now. Good evening to Gary Clark.
Hello, Russell. Very good evening to you. Good evening, everyone. We've got a wet night here at the Garden Shower.
He just come from his... I think he's defending on the wing there, Val Holmes. Come from the outside in, plucks it out of the air. Yes, he was. He's outside Shibasaki. He's on the wing, gets it on the fly. No one gets in. Jaden Campbell chased hard, but he was always going to get there, Val Holmes, and that'll be nearly game, set, match here. 16 points to 8.
Gee, you're calling it early, half an hour to go.
They're paddling, the Titans, and it's unlucky.
Start your day with Cool FM.
Pulled up the drive-through window to order my food, placed my order. She's like, what? Can't hear you. So I say my order again. What? Can't hear you. So I lean out the window, shout, and then she goes, yep, drive-through. I don't speak Swahili, do I?
Dan for Brekkie, 6 to 10 weekdays, Cool FM.
Cool FM, Cardwell and Port Hinchinbrook, 91.9.
I suppose that was part of Labor's criticism of it.
Will be part of that discussion in asset prices, but it's inevitable you see some adjustment and it's probably healthy. I think the deglobalisation trend, that was already underway prior to COVID. It's intensified in the last few years, whether it's countries wanting to secure their supply chains for health, for IT, for defence, even and energy security, obviously. I think all of that, a little bit more of an inward-looking focus, does add to the inflation challenges. It goes against really the principles of comparative advantage. And so at a time where inflation is high, we think about that deglobalisation.
Because we are committed to shining light all across Australia here
I am
on
Des
Vision.
Kennedy.
And I'm Timothy Chance.
Join us each week on our show for men called Momentum each Sunday on Vision.
Every week we talk about topics that affect us all as men, being a husband, being a dad, money, health, faith.
And the things we struggle with too, like depression, suicide, substance abuse and pornography.
We look forward to joining you each weekend as we explore topics to help you on your journey. On Momentum.
Sundays at 11 a.m. Western, 1 p.m. Queensland and 2 p.m. Eastern Summertime, and on demand in the free Vision Christian Media app.
Is bullying affecting your child? Station sponsor Australian Christian College Distance Education provides ways to navigate the social and emotional difficulties that some children face at on-campus schools. Sometimes removing your child from an unsafe situation is the best course of action. Google the definitive guide to distance education to understand how distance education at Australian Christian College could change your child's life.
It takes a big family to keep Vision on the air across Australia. Individuals, churches and businesses like Edge Planning and Property, WA Planning Services. See edgePlanning.com.au.
Good thoughts from Vision's daily devotion, The Word for Today.
That'll look a little bit too quick, the young winger. Going to put a whole heap of pressure on.
加大原意大我大特小大嘅保護金融平衡機制，做到大河有水，小河滿。Hello， 各位环境时段这部分的内容，咱先分享到这里。到了咱下一个听一条歌，这条歌是毛不易给咱演唱的《爱》。说不完的话，随着我们出发。
这种共享出行模式很可能无法在10年内占据主导地位。它已经处于被自动驾驶汽车取代的边缘，也处于被飞行汽车颠覆的边缘，还处于被超级高铁和地面载客火箭毁灭的边缘。此外，还有《阿凡达》这样的神外化身。最重要的是，所有这些变化将在未来10年发生。欢迎来到比你想象的更快的未来。没想到吧？宇宙中最冷的地方，
各国主要官员都出席了这场主题为“如果可以，我们会选择原谅，但只有我们死去才能忘记”的纪念活动。武契奇在致辞中说，24年前，北约对一个无辜的小国发动了残酷的、不可饶恕的袭击，国际法被北约野蛮的践踏，在没有联合国授权的情况下，北约割裂了塞尔维亚的领土，在我们的国土上残杀儿童、平民、士兵、警察，通过武力一遍遍摧残我们的意志，但塞尔维亚永远不会屈服。塞尔维亚总理布尔纳比奇当天在社交媒体上表示：“我们永远不会忘记24年前的今天，北约开始对南联盟展开演習ね。今また連絡取り合ってるようにも見えますね。どうでしょうか。なんか右から突き落としに行くような感じでサダンラウンが飛んで、どうなんですかね。今競技終わりましたね。はい。笹山さんの説明を聞きたいと思います。もう一丁な気がしますね。軍配はサダーミについて説明いたします。行事軍配はサダーミ是大卫对抗歌利亚是科技传奇故事的主角之一。歌利亚是传说中的巨人，带领非利士人攻打以色列，最后被牧童大卫用弹弓打中脑袋，割下首级。大卫日后统一了以色列。
本期节目里，我们讲述了技术如何发展的现状和发展趋势，并评估这一系列发展的刺激力量。在下一期的节目中，我们将继续为您讲述该如何进一步加快世界变化的速度，并放大这种变化的影响范围。欢迎继续锁定经济之声出品、云听制作的《梳理淘金》，更多精彩等你来听。
财富的声音。
欢迎各位锁定收听经济之声耳边有财。大家好，我是主持人梁静。
思想的声音。
接下来高丽说书要为大家带来的
来自暖暖内在的这个脾胃，使脾胃之阳气呀盛大起来，去除脾胃之寒。所以他提到冬吃萝卜怎么样？夏吃笋。那么在运动方面呢
Non crée un viaggio hostile. On ne peut pas l'énergie parce que là, c'est vraiment une autre société, c'est vraiment un autre contre-temps qui est en train de se créer. Alors il a fallu quand même très habilement faire de telle façon qu'on puisse mériter le soutien des populations.
Il y avait aussi le trafic des diamants qui vous procurait de l'argent.
Les diamants, il y en avait pas, c'est-à-dire quand nous étions, il y avait des diamants. Et les diamants, c'est vraiment aussi...
滑稽。与此同时呢，由于政府对外部活动的相关限制规则恢复到了疫情前，日本民众时隔3年再度实现了外出赏樱的机会。日本共同社援引一家调查公司北约发布的樱花调查结果报道说，2610名受调查对象中，31.3%的人计划赏樱花，比去年呢增加了1.9个百分点。这些人呢赏花平均预算为6935日元，这个呢大概合360元人民币，是去年的1.8倍。随着疫情防控措施的缓解，许多商家呢也在今年的樱花季恢复了营业。比如在东京文京区的6亿元公园里，赏樱期间，这里聚集了不少的餐饮企业，为前来赏花的游客呢提供食品和饮料。有企业负责人呢就表示了，今年的销量已经达到了4年前的规模，熟食和便当的销量和去年相比到了啤酒和预约。住宿行业的商家也抓住了樱花。
fait partie de l'ancien président Thomas Bonnery, formation également de l'opposant emprisonné Rekat Madougou. Les démocrates ont proposé donc hier une loi d'amnistie spéciale initiée pour Rekat Madougou et pour
这里是经济之声视听大会，我是柯岩。视听大会下午版，每天16点到17点30分与您相伴。接下来。
機械に座っています。そして琴ノ若と遠藤も入場してきて土俵の下に座りました。土俵上は翔猿と明生です。まだ時間前の仕切りです。
水戸龍二は勝ったら引きずり下ろして並べるんですね、
そういうことですね。
そうなると霧馬山今日もう不戦勝なので、3敗で
3人は、おそらく正代と阿炎かなという。
なるほど、
はい、
なるほど。
因素大致分哪些呢？比方说经济周期、政策周期、库存周期等等，如何来分析这些周期对它的作用呢？
好的，那我给大家简单介绍一下这个影响汽车的这几大因素啊。首先来说一说经济周期，汽车行业的销量增速呈现周期性波动，它是一种耐用消费品的一种属性。